What is up? Welcome to another video. What are you doing here? You gotta get down. Alright, so another video today. 800 bucks on CL. We had another great day today. I jumped into the party late, so my entry was like almost an hour ago, or no, not even 40 minutes ago. And it was a quick one. So let's break it down. Alright, so on the left side you have the ETH chart. So this is what happened overnight, this morning, everything, right? So overnight, let's get it started. So overnight we kind of were imbalanced down, right? This was downtrending pretty hard. There were some great opportunities overnight to short this puppy, right? Let's see. Where do we have some good opportunity? Okay, so starting the overnight session, we're up here, right? Because this shaded area, a little rectangle-y, that is the overnight session, all right? So what do we got? We have this downtrend starting here at around like 1:30 in the morning, right? So we break out of this zone finally. We get a little pullback, some short opportunity there, and we ride it all the way down. Sellers were in control overnight. You see this hard selling on the tape down here. So sellers were definitely in control overnight. We got a few pullbacks that we could have had some entries on, right? But yeah, overall downtrend. I was sleeping very heavily, so I was not involved at this point in time. But there were some good opportunities for those, European traders out there. I know some people over in Australia, they trade this session religiously. And there's a lot of money to be made on these overnight sessions, right? So, alright, so this kind of just kept dropping until open, right? And even at the open, there were almost no opportunity to short this on these quick pullbacks. You got to be really quick with the fingers, with the hotkeys, whatever you do to enter your trades, because this was a quick drop at the open. And you could see on the tape just sellers driving this thing down, Jesus, to the 15K. So I didn't start looking at the market till like 10:30ish because I was had some drone jobs to do this morning. Took some pics, but yeah, that's what I did this morning. So I wasn't here at the open to see the sellers going crazy, right? So they continued, which is very impressive. A lot of energy from the sellers this morning. But another great opportunity to short this would have been right here at 645. That was my ideal short right here because we accepted into this area, right? 55.86 to 55.29. We accepted into there, and then we got this pullback, right? And buyers weren't able to get this out of the zone. And then it was at the bottom, the low of this developing value area, the blue shaded line, right? As we talked about previous videos, okay? So that was a good short opportunity right here. Let's see what sellers were doing at this point in time. Sellers were definitely, well, look, so when buyers pushed this up right here, you notice there wasn't much going on down here. So that's pretty key. That's weakness from buyers. And then sellers came in, boom, you see the slope kind of just goes like down. It's just going right down. That's sellers coming in hot, strong. So yeah, that was a good short opportunity there towards this other side, right? So that was a good one. That would have worked out. And then as we left that zone, we kind of got another pullback opportunity right here. And yeah, that would have worked out if you were quick. That's more advanced. Sellers were really still in control on the tape down here. So yeah, you could have definitely took that one. but that one was a little more advanced, and you want to be more careful on these quick, only 2 bar pullback right there, right? So if we zoom in, you only see 2 blue bars, right? That's 2 bar pullback. So when I'm trying to get in on these pullback plays, I want to look for at least 3, okay? 3 bars for the pullback. And then what happened? Okay, so there was another composite value area down here. From, when is this from? Let me look at my composite chart. So this was all the way back from February 12th. So you see this zone? This is from February 12th right here. And this zone, we still pay attention to these zones because that's where a lot of the value, that's where a lot of volume was traded at, okay? So we still pay attention to these old zones, right? So what happened when we reached that old zone from February, what did I just say, 12th, right? Yeah. Well, we rejected it, right? Buyers stepped in at this point, and then they stepped in again here, and we pushed this back up towards that prior value area that we just came out of in the morning, in the pre-market session, right? So we broke below that. We balanced in between these two, right? And it was just bouncing, nice rangy movement there. So what did I decide to do? Well, after buyers really pushed this, all right, my camera just went out, but as buyers started to bounce from this, let's call it 5460 level, as buyers started to bounce from there, we kind of went like rotational in between these 2 zones, right? So like I said before, it was kind of balancing in between the 2 levels. So when you have that kind of rotational movement, you want to be more like a scalper. So that's exactly what I did. Buyers pushed this up, rejected this 5629 level, and we came back to this support that we built here at 1040, right? So yeah, we built this support here at 1040, right? And then what happens? Buyers push it up, and we came back down to that exact same level. So at that point in time, I was like, okay, buyers are still in control here. Let me see if I could get a move back towards that same 5529 level, and this could be a nice little scalp for the day. And that's exactly what I did. So we got this. We stayed within this developing value area, right? This blue shaded level, okay? And price, you can't see it right here because my order's in the way, but price tried to get below it, did not, held this support at 5490s, okay? We got a little pullback again, so that was another confirmation that buyers were stepping in here. They weren't able to get much done, but they were still here. It was good enough opportunity for a scalp as we held above that 5490s, okay? So I took the long at 5507, which was right about here as we were breaking up after this little minor pullback right here. And then what happens? 5507, clean move to that zone at 5529, okay? So just want to make sure the mic was running, all right? So we got a clean move up to that 5529, and yeah, I sold 2. I sold 3 up here at 5527. Okay, so my take profit was a little lower than this zone because if you look over here, we didn't actually get to that line. So these levels are more like areas. Okay, you don't want to look at your support and resistance line as exact numbers, right? So there's a little tip for you. You don't want to look at your support and resistance line as exact numbers because stuff like this can happen and you might not get filled. So I like to keep my take profits or my stops or whatever a couple ticks away from the line that I'm looking at. So in this case, I'm looking at 55.29, right? I wanted to get out a little before then. So if it doesn't touch the line exactly, I'll get filled. And that theory worked out because we did get to the line, but we came, boom, we bounced down, and that's when I took off the rest of mine. Okay, so I had 5 contracts down here that I bought. I took off 3 at 55.27, and then we started to retrace, and that's when I took off the final 2. Okay, so that was the trade. I went long 55.07, got out up here, and that's what we made today. Quick 840, and it took me, it took me about, when was this exit right here? 28. So I got in 11:22, got out 11:28 on the first one, and then 11:30 on the last couple positions, right? So 10 minutes of work, 800 bucks. That means we are up almost $2 grand for the week. I only traded 2 times this week. If you guys want me to be honest with you, I only traded 2 times this week, $2 grand. And yeah, the reason was I was switching brokers, so I wasn't able to trade Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So I mean, there wasn't much going on those days either, so I didn't miss out on too much. So yeah, buyers are still holding this support, as you can see here at 54.90s. So remember, the support lines are, you got to look at them like areas, okay, not exact lines, because look at this. There's support here at 54.90s, but it only reached 54.95 this time, right? So yeah, you want to be more lenient with your support and resistance lines, and not think of them as exact lines, just, you know, general zones, okay, areas. So if I say 54.90 support, I'm looking anywhere within this general area, okay, anywhere within the 90s. So yeah, buyers still defending this 90s area, but you know, not much real buying going on the tape down here. You see it's kind of moving sideways, right? But price actually shot right up. So that's what happens in these kind of rotational markets. We've been rotational all morning after the open, after we rejected this 54.60. So yeah, that was my trade today. It was a quick one, and yeah, only 2 trades this week. My P&L's like $1,900 for this week, so, and I only traded 2 days, so it's a good week. I hope you guys are enjoying these videos that I'm doing on these futures trades. Hope you guys will learn some. If you want, drop a comment, let me know if you need any help with anything. I'd be more than happy to make a video if you guys have some good recommendations down there. So yeah, that was today's trade. I'll see you guys on Monday, and yeah, hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you are new. We're gonna make a lot of money this year, all right? So thanks for watching. I will see you guys on the next video. Peace.